So I'm coming up pretty close here to the launch of our Salesforce integration. We're going to be getting it out there in front of some integrators along with our Zapier multiple document data merge that puts as many documents as are selected and completed at one time through Zapier into any program. And so that's what I've been working on for 7.5 years, little by little. I mean, I've had other stuff going on, but the job I have doing security is not always very exciting. It's kind of boring most of the time, which is what you want. I mean, I work at a bank, and so I want it to be boring. But it is just like, I have to make sure to keep my job until I get all the way through to this launch. I can't just I don't know if they're going to fire me or something for one thing or another having to do with maybe having to go to workers' comp for my neck because this girl rear-ended me in a car that I was driving that belonged to my employer, and I didn't call it in the right way. And so if I have to go back, I don't know if I'm going to have to miss too many days, and I already missed multiple days. So I'm hoping I don't get fired. I think it's not a thing like that, and I think that I can find another job relatively quickly because I'm not doing high-level jobs, because the whole point has been to do work that I can quit when my project takes off. So that's where I am right now. I got a good valuation of the business, not a full official 409A appraisal, like for a private business appraisal, but just from somebody who does business investing. And so it's a thing where I kind of have to go for more money to make it to another level of monthly recurring revenue than I'd necessarily want to go for. And I kind of like working more slowly. I don't know what really hitting the gas with $500,000 of funding would be like. It would be kind of crazy. Right now I'm working on probably, we're going to put $4,000 or $5,000 into finishing our Salesforce and our Zapier. And then we're going to work on some native primitives that weave back in Salesforce individual documents, individual data points with double curly brackets. They get woven back into, say, an Airtable, and then when the Airtable's the row's filled, it'll zap through to cause a submission of a form, and that data will go into as many documents as it completes, and those documents will go into Salesforce. So we're going to make ways of making that more and more smooth so that integrators are more and more happy with things that they just want to do more quickly for document workflow heavy industry professionals. So that's my deal. That's what I'm really into. So I stand on a bank post, and I just I don't not do my job, but I have to tell you, I am extremely bored a lot of the time. I just wish I could be on my computer. So hopefully this next 6 months goes the way I'm aiming, and I get up over the $12,000 monthly recurring revenue mark that I'm looking at, so that I can give a 2 weeks notice. I'm going to do a proper 2 weeks notice when I get to the income level where I want to be. Even though it's going to be difficult, my knees hurt from standing in my lower back. Oh, this guy in his late 40s. I'm in my late 40s. I'm 47 now. This isn't mid 40s any longer. The numbers don't lie, All right. That's my broadcast for the day. We'll see how this next couple months goes.